You know, you know you. You know you.
What is happening, San Antonio and all of Brahma's Nation? We are coming to you live with a very special episode tonight because we have a very, very special guest. Obviously, you guys
Very.
all know me, right? Loudmouth to the South, SAJ. I'm SAJ Jason on location tonight because we're out having a little bit of pre-New Year's Eve fun because we don't like playing around with amateur night on New Year's Eve. But that's what I got going on. Let's go around the horn. This is where you guys talk.
I'll go.
Yo,
I'm
DJ,
doing.
DJ, in
Oh,
here.
okay. Never mind. Over here.
All right, what is up? I am
You
BD.
2-0. Bramasita.
Right? And we're again coming to you live, the greatest podcast in the nation, Horns Forward Podcast. Special event tonight. This is Friday night, but we've got a very, very special guest that we're about to bring on. You guys have seen him on the field for a while now. He has been an integral part of the team, making some serious tackles on defense, making a whole lot of noise, just creating all kinds of havoc. And off the field, he's got some really cool stuff that's going on. Also, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I don't want to sing too much of this guest's praises. I want to let him do some of the singing himself. So, Jackie, if you would please cue in our guest. And there he is.
What is up?
What's up, my man? What's happening?
What is happening, my man? Right there, baby, right there. You know.
Yes, sir.
You have to
So
know
talk
we
to
have
us.
been wait. We've been trying to get you on for a hot minute now. You've been a name that's popped up in our list for a while. So we're super
Okay.
happy that you're here. Finally. Yay.
Yeah, we finally here.
We had to bleed. We had to bleed to get you on the show.
Absolutely. Hey, it's pain. It's all pain.
Yep. So, talk to us, man. Tell us who you are. Tell us what position you play on the field, and let's talk a little bit about your background, where you went to school, some of the things that helped get you to where you are right now as a player with the San Antonio Brahmas.
Absolutely. Well, for starters, my name is Jordan Williams. I am from Paris, Texas, a small town out in East Texas. Um, I played at Paris High School. I graduated in 2015, attended Baylor University until to the end of 2019. Came out during COVID. COVID kind of gave me, tough little path. And a few years later, I ran into the XFL, and it's been making wonders ever since. And then on the outside, man, I've always been drawing my entire life, so I've kind of made a career and start building the business around that and doing tattoos, murals, paintings, anything you could think of. And yeah, man, just trying to stay busy. That's why it's been so hard to get me on this podcast.
That's what's up.
Well, yeah, we're again super super excited for you to be here. I do apologize; it's a little bit noisy in the background, and I'm remote, so my buttons aren't where they're supposed to be. So I'll try and mute when I'm not talking. But so you mentioned that you are an artist, obviously. Uh, didn't you do a certain piece downtown that drew like a lot of attention? Let's talk about that a little
I
bit.
was gonna say, just simply saying you're an artist, that's like way underselling it. I mean, yeah, go into the mural that you did, man. That was fantastic.
I appreciate it. Our liaison got us in contact with someone that was in charge of downtown's San Antonio's art district, but by bringing art back into the walls of downtown, just bringing it back to life. And they wanted to paint a mural at this spot. They actually moved. They're down on the Riverwalk now, but at the time they were right there. I want to say it was Murphy something Murphy's. But yeah, so we collabed with them. I did I did a little Irishman. He was drinking. He was sitting with his little cane. I couldn't use the actual Brahmas logo, so I had to like improvise and work around that. And that's kind of how I got to do my man with the sombrero, kind of getting him in there. And then I tried to, incorporate the Alamo Dome as much as possible with also the scenery of downtown. If I could go back, I would do it completely different. I like what I did, but as an artist, I'm never content. I'm gonna just continue to want to be better. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to doing another piece. And we actually spoke of it when I was down in San Antonio a couple weeks ago.
Heck
That's
yeah.
dope. That's dope.
I will say this is I've walked past it a couple times back like when it was still first fresh. And I happened to be walking with okay, it was somebody actually with his wife. And we were walking
Mhm.
I was like, is it weird seeing him down there? And she's like, "It's little." I was like, should we go draw a mustache on him? I'm like, wait, he already has one. What if we go erase his mustache?
There it is.
But no, we would never deface your stuff. But
I
we
appreciate
walked past it a whole bunch of times. That's where I went out the first time and really got to meet you and
it. Absolutely.
watch what you were doing. But I've watched you on the field the entire time because, like I've told these, I'm a defense girl. So when my guys are on defense, I'm out there like watching and so it's always been you're my quarterback of the defense. So
Absolutely.
um, tell us a little bit more of like how you ended up at the UFL. Like, did you do like one of the practice, like the combines or anything like that to actually get in? Like, what was your experience like?
So I actually, so thinking back on it now, it was actually kind of a blessing, but at the time they came up with at the time it was the NFL Alumni Academy, and which basically you went through that process. It was like a 3-4 week training process, and at the end of that, then you got guaranteed a spot on the XFL roster. I mean, not a roster, but a camp. And then so before cuts and stuff like that. So you got to make the team, but they guaranteed you an opportunity. And thinking back on that, man, that got me into the opportunity to make an impact. And once I did that, then I kind of just took off from there, and thank God for it.
Can you touch on like I guess the difference because you've been with us for 2 seasons already,
Yep.
going on 3. So you could talk about like the differences it was from the first season you was with the Brahmas, and then the last season that just passed. Like your
Absolutely.
experiences.
Absolutely. A lot of it, man, it was two different teams. And there was a lot of different personalities on both, and I enjoyed both seasons, man. I'm not even gonna lie, like, because the first season was kind of just new for everybody, and being able to play football again after 3 years of fighting to get back in somewhere on the team, and to just build in that camaraderie with my brothers, man, and meeting all different guys from all over the league and all over the schools, and that was a dope experience, man. And then the second year came along, and again, you're meeting these guys, and a lot of the guys around the league, and we were able to bring like more of a all-star team, if you would, like of the XFL, because we cut down 4 teams and whatnot. And yeah, so it was just more of I want to say the competitiveness of it got a little bit better moving forward, and I'm expecting it to do a big jump this year as well. But yeah, honestly, man, it's football just brings together people, man, and I love meeting new guys, bro. And they're just different personalities, and everybody's cool, and we bleed together, so it's always fun.
So
How is it? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, so you're talking about different personalities on the field. We had Savion on last week, and he was talking about he's not a trash talker when he's on the field. He's just listen. He just kind of lets his game talk. Are you a trash talker? Are you just a talker in general? What is your when you're out on the field? What are you doing here?
Oh man, that
You
kind
heard
of
the mic up.
he said don't get on your line, bro. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's some games that, man, I feel like, if the other guy's doing it, man, I feel like, man, I can beat you at that too. So now we're competing on that end. And I love it too, because it just brings out, the best in both of us. If you're trying to get me and I'm trying to get you, we're gonna do things that are above and beyond of what we think what we can do, because we're competing, But yeah, man, I talk a lot of trash, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, you know what? Me and SAJ, we're trash talking in the stand, so I'm all
Facts.
about that.
He's the other knucklehead we were telling you about. The
Facts.
other Muffet that's there that just yaps on the
All the time.
away team.
That's what we do.
That's everyone has a purpose, and
Absolutely.
that is their purpose.
I will say some games though, man. I kind of like, he gets me one time, and I'm like, ooh, I can't really say nothing about that. Now I need to kind of take a couple more plays real quick.
So on the defensive side, like my two, well, I'll say three. You, Scott, and Delonte Scott and Vontae Beckett. How is it playing beside Devontae Beckett?
Man, it's crazy, man. So shout out my boy Beck, man. So me and Beck actually knew each other prior to this league happening. We kind of like we went to this league in Alabama at the time. They were promising, a little league, a little spring league, and it was going to take off, and we are going to have little opportunities afterwards. Man, we got down there for a few weeks, trained hard, man, and yeah, that league got cut short real quick. They canceled it, and we had to go back home. But that's when me and Beck first met. And so we all had to find our way back to – I was going back to Texas. He was probably going back to Virginia. And so, man, we just had to find our own way back. And that was just, so we bonded ever since then. And he played for the Houston team that first year. And so, yeah, man, so me and Beck been tight like from the jump, and just seeing his game, bro, and then actually being able to play with him now, it's been real dope, man. And you talking about somebody else that talk trash, that man right there. That man Beck will talk your head off. But yeah, man. And then D Scott, man, that's my guy, bro. He was there with me the first year, and yeah, man, he a Texas guy. You feel me? And so yeah, that's my dude. I love D Scott.
I have my favorite defense players on.
Oh, that's dope.
I got Scott, Patton, Tabor. I got Beckett down there.
We got to
Those are
put
the guys-
times two beside Scott because Mike.
Facts.
But this was
Facts.
last season, so he was the only
Okay,
one
cool.
there. So this was
Cool.
because I wore this up to to the championship game. I wore my defense shirt up.
Y'all
But I
seen
made this.
Mike? Y'all seen Mike Gasson to the Houston team?
Ugh. I bet
Hey.
you we'll get him to do the Olay though for the wrong. He'd be on the wrong team
absolutely.
though. He'll still do it.
Mike crazy, he'll do it.
Hey, San
He has to
Antonio
remember
versus Texas, man.
For real.
Facts.
I do have somebody that asked a question. What's a core memory from the time with the Brahmas that you can't think of?
A core memory. I want to say that first flight home, after we got our first win. Actually, I can say the game before that when we lost to St. Louis and we were up, but we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the wins. But yeah, on our first flight home, it was different because we flew on the same plane. They were at the front and we were at the back, and yeah, man. So we got on there. We had our little beatbox and stuff, playing loud, because at that time you would get like a bonus, a winning bonus. So we got that. They didn't. So we actually beat Savion in them the first year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about that a little bit last week.
Oh yeah.
That's why.
How was it playing with him?
But Savion?
Yeah.
Oh man, Savion, bro, it's crazy because I've never met Savion before this past year, and actually watching him play that first year when he was with Orlando, I was like, bro, who is that? Like, we need that on our team. Like, they just, So seeing that and then actually playing with him, bro, he knows the game, bro. And he's talking about a humble, good dude right there, man. Good heart, just it's a great dude, man. And shout out to him building his business up too, man. I always love seeing entrepreneurs, man. So that's dope. And yeah, he just got love for the game and just love for people too, man.
So XFL Mike G got a question here. He said, what are you going to do to make sure the new guys coming in understand about playing in San Antonio? How are you going to mentor, the new crop of players coming in this year?
Absolutely. I want to say that coming into this league, especially like when you've had like NFL experience and stuff like that, it's kind of a little different, because we don't have everything that the NFL does have. This is an opportunity-based league for sure. And so like to to get you to play to the level that you need to be is like looking at it like this is the opportunity. This is strictly that. This is not time to have fun. It's not time to, of course, we're gonna have fun along the process for sure. But it's like if you really want to get somewhere, this is your time, And it's like
Yeah.
there's so many people fighting for these spots right now to be in the position that we are in. Is like you can look at like, oh, it's not the league. Well, this is not, whatever else is out there too. Like this is your opportunity to get real looks, play against some real competition. A lot of these guys are from the NFL prodigies, you know what I'm saying? And they are good. Like there's some good talent in this league, bro, and they surprise you. And you just like, man, you just didn't get your shot. And I feel that 100%. So, just honestly for the guys that are, coming in on our team, man, a lot of it is already Wade's culture that we have. Shout out to Coach Wade, but it's just, pushing that same message forward that, man, this is an opportunity to get to where you want to go.
I'm glad you brought up Coach Wade because I wanted to go into this question. How was it being coached by Coach Wade? I think a lot of people don't give Coach Reed respect too, because the DC Coach
Coach
Reed.
Reed.
Yeah,
Dog.
and also to follow up on that one, how was it going against AJ Smith in practice?
Mhm.
The offensive coordinator.
Absolutely. Oh man, so we'll go down the list. So Coach Wade, man, that's a legend, man. Kind of like seeing him in front of you and being able to like be in the same room with him, hear his wisdom and just him dropping game with you or him cracking jokes with you. You just that's a big time thing, especially for football guys. Like that's one of them things, especially Texas football guys, and then especially being a defensive guy, bro, he's just a great guy, man. His soul is good, bro. I'm really big on that. And yeah, man, Wade is just he's a good dude, man. He's hella funny. Hey, he's hella funny. I'm not gonna say why. He's just hella funny, man. I love Coach
We
Reed.
heard.
But and then yeah, Coach Reed, man. So we got a story too coming out of high school. I was getting recruited, and so I'm from a small, like I said, small East Texas town. So coming out in the recruiting process was kind of, it was, I wouldn't say hard, but it was like, to get your name out, you really had to, play really, really well. And so I remember I had a few offers on the table. They weren't up to where I wanted to be. I wanted to play Power 5 football, you feel me? And I remember Coach Reed was at Trinity Valley Community College at the time. And I remember he asked me, he was like, man, hey, don't settle for none of that. Just if you need to do anything, come over here, whoop, whoop. If anything falls flat, like come holler at us, man. And, that was just big for me, you know what I'm saying? Especially because he was trying to get some of my guys too. So it was just cool, how everything just went full circle too. And then, or you say AJ, man.
Yeah.
AJ is one of them offensive minds, bro. I can let this speak for itself. They on the new college football, I think he was working with them to create the playbook. For that. So that just, that says a lot. And then having John Trey throw the ball down the field is insane to me. So, that says a lot right there.
Okay, so SAJ going to jump in here real quick. I want to ask some questions specifically about you. So let's go through game day routine. It is game day. A couple hours before you guys walk into the dome, what is your routine to get ready to go out there and do battle on the field? What things do you do? What rituals do you have? Like, talk us through all that.
So we get off the bus, boom, we're walking into the stadium. We see you guys that we're patting, go on in. Off that, I go straight to the field. Like I walk straight on the field. I don't drop nothing off. I just go to the field. Actually, I might drop the big bag off, but I'm keep my backpack on. Go to the field. I walk. Just kind of have my music going. Get in that mode of just seeing the game already. And honestly, just thanking God that I'm still here. To be real with you, like thanking God that I'm still out here doing what I'm doing, man. I know that sounds cheesy as like that, but no, it is. But like. So I do that, man, and then I'll take a second, make a couple videos, whatever. Then I head back to the locker room. I get my gear on that I want to work out in real quick. I go get my I run around the field once, tie my shoes up after. I'm getting real detailed. So I tie my shoes up after. Then I hit my little stretch. Then after my stretch, I hit my little warm up drills. Then I do some drills with Beck, and then after that, I just kind of play catch, walk around the field a little bit. Then I head back to the locker room. I put on that music that I'm listening to that week, and I just get my mind right. And then I might look over like what our play calls might be this week, go through different scenarios. But then when I'm in that mode right there, I'm just seeing the game visually, or trying to see it in my head visually before it's all happening. And then take the field, man. Honestly, I wouldn't say nervous, but I get really excited for the game. You know what I'm saying? So like I get really, my heart gets really going. So
Anxiety.
yeah, absolutely. So after that, you just gotta, tone it out and get ready for war.
So you said your music for the week. So do you change what music you listen to each week, or do you have a couple songs that you have to hear before you go out there?
Oh, I gotta hear my couple songs, man. I don't know.
Hold up, before you say the names, hey, you might get judged now.
That's cool.
Nah, you good.
I got one I've been listening to since high school, and I know like word for word, verbatim. Every time,
Okay.
like I have to listen to this one, but it's Jackie gonna love this one. But "Blunt Blowing" by Lil Wayne, that's my song right there.
Period.
I do that one. I do, and then kind of, bro, how music drops now, bro. There's a new song out every week. So.
Fact.
And then honestly, too, man, my guy last year, Bryce Thompson, man, he would drop new music like in the locker room all the time. So I kind of like take my headphones off and get to listen to that. But yeah, man, I just go to literally just right before I walk out that Lil Wayne song, and then after that, I'm just kind of, I can't listen to any like R&B. That's after the game. So.
I'm still listening to the same stuff I listened to in like the early 2000s. So, I don't know about that new music dropping every week.
Hey, I feel that because a lot of this stuff getting saturated now, man. It's something dropping every week. It's not,
Yeah. I feel the same way. But getting more into what you're doing, I want to show the little video of me and Jay. That doesn't show nothing. But
yeah, you got a shirt on, dude.
I can do that.
Yeah, I've got a shirt on. I can't.
Look at my
You know
shirt.
what?
Look at my shirt, guys. Look at my shirt.
There you go.
There you go. Let me go ahead and roll that tape real quick.
Roll that beautiful thing.
Tough. That's tough.
Very nice.
Period.
So,
You
So
put that together really well.
thank you. I try. I've been learning. I've been teaching myself. But I want to get more into what you've been doing in the off season. So you've made your way over to Austin. You've been working out of a studio. How long have you been tattooing?
So the end of this year will mark 2.5 to 3 years. I don't want to lie. I think around there.
that's
But,
good.
yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
Heck yeah. We were the first, FYI, we were the first Brahmas to get
Facts.
tattooed by a Brahma. So
I ain't gonna lie. For you to be tatting for 2.5 years, bro, and it look like that, Like I've
Mhm.
seen people been tatting for a long time, and that quality
Man,
look just the same. That's crazy.
I appreciate that, bro. Real talk. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real good. I mean, the artwork, everything, man, it's fantastic. Like I said, just say, oh, I'm just an artist, man. That's way underselling yourself, man. You're a phenomenal artist.
I
Yeah.
You tat,
appreciate you. I
you the tat
appreciate it.
dude, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Jordan, I showed you my other piece that I have on this shoulder. Comparable artwork, like it's that good. So, your 2.5
Appreciate
years
it.
compared to a guy who's been doing it for about 20, know that you're going to do some really incredible things with your artwork, man. So,
So thank y'all,
um,
man. Appreciate that.
yeah. Now, I hate to be this guy, but obviously, I got some food that just showed up, and I'm gonna stuff it in my fat
Go on.
face. So,
Get.
Jordan,
Go on. Get.
Go on,
I
get.
can't wait to see you take that
Go
field,
on.
man. Go tear it up for us, young man. We'll see you
Go
guys
on.
soon.
Get.
Points forward, guys.
Get.
Go on,
So
get.
I
Go on.
could ask you one more question.
Yeah,
Go
bro. Yeah,
ahead.
take them. No, yeah, y'all good.
Like
Oh
I
yeah,
asked everybody,
you're good
I got
too. I
everybody
got.
else on here. Go ahead. You said what?
Oh, I was just saying y'all good. Oh, I was telling Jackie she good on time.
Okay.
We can keep going.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
I told him hold
so
up.
I
Yes,
got a
sir.
question. I've been asking
Oh,
everybody on
here he
here. Okay,
goes.
you know they know it's coming. All
He's
right.
new. You can't ask him all that.
He probably not, he probably still got he still got 'em.
Look, I brought him food when he showed up.
So
He.
that means you ain't got no top 3 favorite food places.
Oh,
What about in Austin? Now that you're
Yeah, you
in
could. I
Austin,
mean, you can name Austin places.
No, this ain't no
he's
Austin
not here
podcast.
enough. He ain't here enough.
fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, because I haven't. I've only been kind of like around downtown. I heard there's some ducked off spots around the city for real.
I
Yeah,
heard.
we were telling him about all the stuff.
Just as DJ, he's got a list.
He's got a list of other coach and other players.
Oh yeah,
So Austin, you saying you know spots in Austin? You can name 3 in Austin.
I can name 3 in Austin. I like
Oh, that's
Cabo
nice, DJ.
Bob's. I like Cabo Bob's. I like I'm trying to think of the.
What kind of place is that?
So Cabo Bob's is like a Chipotle, but it's different. Like they have like fish burritos, fish tacos, and stuff like that. It's
Oh,
really
homeboy
fire.
will like that.
Yeah, Cabo Bob's is fire. Let's see. I got Cabo
The new
Bob's.
quarterback. He's
Oh
a
yeah.
Tell him on.
pescatarian.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That'd be yes, facts. I like One in a Million.
One in a million?
Yeah.
What kind of place is that?
That sounds like a
It's a-
taco place.
Yeah.
So One in a Million is like so when I first went it was like breakfast tacos. But you thinking like, the little individual joints, no, they give you a big bowl of like mix, like potatoes, your eggs, your protein, whatever. And then they give you all these, what I'm saying, tortillas. And so you make your own. So you can really feed yourself or feed a family like off of one. Like I
Oh.
was like
Wow.
$20.
You ate the
but
whole
that-
thing?
Oh no, me and the homie split that up. We had to. I couldn't do it. I don't like eggs that much. But then
Last
man,
one.
after that, I'm gonna have to say
You gotta give me one in San Antonio.
one in San Antonio that I went to. Oh, I don't want to be basic and say Riverwalk food, but that's where I'll be at. You know?
That's where they have him. We already told him this season we're gonna bring him food so he's not stuck eating all that
Yeah.
Absolutely.
the tourist food.
All the touristy
Oh,
food, man. Can't have that.
Yeah, we gotta go to the ducked off spots for real. I seen one on TikTok that guy either that was in Austin or San Antonio. He on like this food truck for years, and he's trying to sell it. You don't want to. I can't think of the name of it. But that's the type of spots I'm trying to go to.
All right,
Okay.
I got quite a few under my belt.
That
Street.
So you probably the first person that I actually wrote down like talking points, right? That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
You're the
my
first
dog.
person. So I got one more on my list, right? That I want to talk about.
Yes, sir.
Going into the first season with the Brahmas, I'm sure most players, 90%, 95% of players set goals for themselves. So from the first season with the Brahmas, what goals did you set and did you hit them? And I guess same thing for last season. And then what are you looking forward to or goals you're trying to set for yourself going into year 3?
Mm. I like, man, I like to say that I did hit every goal that I wanted to in that first season. Mainly my goal, man, was just go out there and really embrace the game, bro, and play it like the coaches used to say all the time back at Baylor, man, play the game like my kids, like when they're out there running around, tackling each other, hitting each other with the football. It's no thought to it. They're just out there having fun. And so I wanted to take that mentality into into that first year, especially like again, like I said, I ain't played for 3 years, man. So that was a big thing. And then another goal was just, bro, believing in myself again. You know what I'm saying? I hit a mode where I was talking to Joey Porter at the time. He was our linebacker coach. And, I was talking to him about, man, should I switch positions? Like, should I go play safety? Like, why is this not working for me? Like, I love the game. Nobody's told me I'm trash. You know what I'm saying? I was going to say another word, but nobody's told me that, So it's like what should I do? And, I got my, man, he gave me some words, some wisdom, man. I'm honestly holding on to him to this day. But just about believing in myself, bro. And so really just getting back to the love of the game and believing in myself. That was the main goals, and after that, everything else kind of just took care of itself. This past year, I don't think I hit everything that I wanted to. I don't think I exhausted, every play. I don't think I really should have. I don't think I did everything I could have and should have did. So
That's
yeah.
crazy.
So one of those. Yeah, I know, right?
And you was balling.
I appreciate
Yeah.
it, bro. I just think sometimes, man, it's just like. I kind of get bogged down to the point of like where I'm trying to get to. That sometimes you have to do extraordinary things, and it's not that. It's really just doing your job and doing it really, 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 really well. And so I don't think that I did that part. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to make a play instead of just doing my job. And so this next year, man, I really put a lot of time into like nutrition. I've put a lot of time into my body and a lot of time into being a better version of myself. So whatever that may look like, I'm trying to get to the best version of that possible. So man, that at least when I do get to that opportunity, I'm all the way there. That I can't say that I left any stone unturned or that I took a play off or that any way that this is my fault that I'm not where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so
That's
yeah,
that's
just
crazy
going good.
that you just posted that comment because I was thinking that internally, like I'm like maybe you like beating yourself up too much in the inside.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I've had I don't mean to cut you off, but yeah, I've had that problem my entire life. Like being playing, man. So I used to love baseball, bro. I as you used to. I still love baseball to this day, bro. And I actually had a D2 offer to go play baseball too. Let me pat myself on the back, but
Heck yeah.
But one thing about baseball, man,
That's dope.
it's really a mental game. It's so mental. It's like you can hit the ball, you can throw the ball. That's cool. But the mental part of the game is staying locked in. For one, it's a long game. You got to stay locked in. But the thing that would happen in that, I would strike out or I would make a bad play, bad throw, whatever. I would just get so pissed off that I would like be around my teammates and kind of like they would feel that energy. And I started seeing that, man, like I'm my worst critic, I'm my worst enemy right now. It's like I have to be,
Fact.
better about, giving my flowers. My my mom is my biggest supporter for that, because she's gonna tell me everything I need to hear or that I want to hear, and everybody else will tell me everything I don't want that I need to hear. You know what I'm saying? So she's told me, man, you're not
Yeah.
where you want to be, but at the same time, smell the flowers, smell the roses. You've done a lot, you know.
So
Fact.
what if you're in game
Fact.
and if you're not having a great game and football is such a mental sport. If you get into that just in your own head, how do you get out of that in between a game when you can't go talk to somebody and set you right? You got to do it yourself. What's your method for that?
Oh man, so honestly, getting off of all social medias, man, really having to like what do they call it? When you disconnect, basically. I
Detox.
wanted to disconnect. Yeah, I just want to disconnect from everything and kind of just get into the mode where I'm like talking to myself, man, and I go back to like, what are you doing this for? Like a year ago, then you were so happy every play. Now you're mad about dumb stuff that doesn't even matter, or you're mad about this play when you could, you know what I'm saying? Like that first year, you just running, jumping, landing on people, just doing whatever you could to get somebody down. Now you're not doing that. So what is it, you know? But yeah, honestly, and in game, in the middle of that game, honestly, it's my teammates too. Like I'll snap on myself, like, bro, what the da 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 da. And shout out to my boy Beck. Beck come like, hey, Will, tighten up, let's go, let's get back right, you know. And that's just a big thing. Like you said, it's so mental. So it's like it's always about the next play. So again, like when you were
Right.
saying earlier, you know, like we're hard on ourselves. I think that comes from the football mentality of it's about the next play. It doesn't matter about what happened. It's all about the next one, you know.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I mean,
You could talk about the dome, man. How you feel about playing in Alamo Dome? You know, we be lit, man, with our little
We
with
try
like
we try
13,
to be love
12,000.
guys in there.
absolutely.
We be lit in there. I know.
And
What's the atmosphere is like playing like at other area, other locations compared to like the dome?
I would say the Alamo Dome's honestly, bro, because I played there in college, and I would say we're meeting that some of that same criteria. You know what I'm saying? We're hitting that same like third downs are very very loud, bro. Like it echoes throughout the whole stadium.
Okay.
Man, I really like. Honestly, bro, I feel like our fan base in San Antonio is better than everybody's. Like, I mean,
Thank
outside of
you.
you know what I'm saying? St. Louis is a close second, but you know, outside of that, man, our our fans are really about it, bro.
St.
They
Louis
get
has
it.
the numbers. They don't have the passion. So
There it is.
Facts.
There it is. That's that. My bad.
No, wait a minute.
Hey,
We don't
Nah,
like
fact.
St. Louis here.
yeah,
Absolutely, not at all. But yeah,
what's
man,
up.
I enjoy it, bro. It's real dope in there, man.
I mean, have you met another like in your football? Have you met fans like us crazy people? Like now that
Only
you've hung out with us a little bit,
yeah.
I
Only other
mean,
two guys that I've met that are like that were the two guys from Baylor. They would go to every game, and they had like a gold and green mask, and they would come dressed and suited and booted for every game. But outside of that, no, never. Y'all
I mean,
full
because
all the
we have
way
a lot of characters that
on
come
me.
out.
Facts.
Yeah.
Full send.
Yep.
We do.
I mean, I don't mind it. It's a lot of fun seeing all of them. I mean, the first XFL season, I geeked out on seeing other people's little super fans, but
Oh
they
yeah.
weren't anything like us. I mean,
They were trying. They were imitating. You know what I mean?
So at the little tree thing at the Lock and Terror, I talked about I said, are you going to bring the 15 back? Why? What is so big for you with the? Why is it so big for you? Like why it means so much to you that 15? Because the way you said it, you was like, oh yeah. I'm not giving that up like type of thing. So
Oh yeah, facts, man. So all right, so it's crazy. So my Instagram handle is GetHit44. That was my number throughout school, like all the way from 8th grade to the end of my high school career. So that was a big thing for me. And then when I got to Baylor, they just threw me 38. I didn't want that number. I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? People used to make jokes. They'd be like, NBA young boy, 38, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like jokes, ha ha ha. So I went to my coach and I tried to change, and he wouldn't let me. And this was
no.
my bad. Can you hear me?
oh, there you go. Yeah.
Got you. We got
yeah, you good.
Did I come back?
Yeah, you good.
you're good.
Oh, no! What the heck? Maybe he'll hop back on. Who knows?
Yeah.
Un momento, por favor.
Dang, I
Well, I
wanted
mean,
to get into like I didn't know if he could talk about it, but players coming back. Like, do he know who's coming back, who's not, type of thing? I don't know if he was okay to talk about that or not.
I don't think they're allowed to talk about it until after January.
Oh, okay.
Only because I know, like, when Caleb was on here, he basically said he can't say, like, he's not going to know until January, anyways. That he's been asked to be a part of the XFL, but they don't know. Oh, there he is.
Thank you.
Are you there? Hello?
Hello.
Samantha? I can hear you, but I can't
We
see
can hear
you.
you. We can't see you.
There he
Uh-oh.
There
is.
you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
I can't hear y'all though.
We can hear you.
I can't hear y'all though. Right.
Oh, geez.
The audio
Oh,
Why
sounds
is
better
it
though.
not?
That's crazy.
Let's see.
He might need to change his audio settings.
Yeah.
That's what I had to
She
do.
said, "Don't let go." I don't know. Y'all can y'all hear me? See, I can't hear anything.
Oh, geez.
Right. Uh,
I cannot.
Oh man.
I'll
We're
never
gonna have-
let go. I'll never let go.
he might have to close all the way out and join back in.
Probably. I mean, if he's able to, then perfect. If not, I mean, he's
Yeah.
trying again. Hold on.
We got him longer than we really expected to. So, we had some bonus time with him.
I'm gonna let him. I don't see his picture popping up yet, so I'm gonna wait a second. He's trying, y'all. He really trying.
Oh.
Dang, I'm trying to think. Like other than like him, Delonte, because Beckett wasn't with us 2 seasons. I'm trying to think any other players.
Can you hear
Who else
us?
been with us?
yep, can you hear me?
Oh, he still can.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
you.
Okay, baby, we here.
All right. Nice. All right.
Woo! We're back.
So
The number 15.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
So,
what we're
Absolutely
so
doing.
right. My apologies.
you was talking
you had
about
asked your
your
coach
number.
if
Yeah,
he
yeah.
changed, and he said no.
Right. So I asked him to change, 38, and so that didn't happen, and so I just kind of stuck with that number. Just kind of made my I don't know, made my own thing about the number. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm gonna stick with it. I could have changed it like the last 2 3 years, but I was like, you know what? I've been in this for the entire time. So again, I look at that as the same way as like 15. I look at I graduated in 2015. That has nothing to do with this, but again, I'm just holding on to little different values that 15 brings me, man. And I was about to get number two that first year, and then my boy got it.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then so after that, man, I just made 15 my number.
Thank
Hey,
God
I
you
ain't gonna
did
lie though.
because I got the jersey. I got a jersey made with your number on it.
Facts.
There's the only one out there besides the one that you wear.
Tight, tight.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. 44 with a neck roll, that'll be tough.
He said the neck roll.
With a neck roll,
Neck
that'll be
roll.
tough, man.
Hey, the neck roll is crazy, boy. I might have me a little brace on this year though, man. Just to look tough, man.
Ooh.
Okay, okay. I
Oh
like
You-
it.
man.
Is there
that's
anything
that's
you?
like a oh,
Oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead, DJ. No, you go.
No, I was just gonna say why the brace? Like is that like an aesthetic or like it's just for
Oh no, I had worried my last few years in college. It just made me look tough, so it's just like a little strap. You know what I'm saying? Just like the neck brace.
oh yeah.
For sure. So what are you looking forward to for next season?
Man, again, so it's this is a pro team, so you never have the same team
Mm-mm.
year after year. And honestly, college is the same way too. But just looking forward to having some more guys back on the team. The guys that are coming back and the new guys that we're gonna meet and be able to build a camaraderie again. It's always kind of like weird meet new people, but then football just kind of takes it like, oh, my man's over. Yeah, yeah, I play with him. It just kind of goes and goes. So definitely that. Definitely want to win it all this year. And again, like I was
Yes.
saying, man, I want to do everything on my list, man. I want to have fun playing the game and take advantage of every opportunity possible and make a lot of plays, punch the ball out, yeah, all the type of stuff, man. And then just honestly looking forward to just I got two more Baylor guys with me too. So man, my boy
Ooh.
Henry Black and Kalen Barnes coming. So yeah, so that's
Mm,
another big thing for me, man. We Baylor out over there.
that's what's up. What's up?
Well, there you go,
How about
DJ. He wanted to know if you're able to say if there was any other players that haven't been said yet. Or I don't know.
That's coming back.
I ain't trying to get you in trouble. Sorry, with to our PR guy.
Not the slug.
is
I got you. What's everyone?
So if you
your appointment there?
Yeah, he just walked in.
Oh,
Yeah, we
okay.
let you go.
Yeah, you're good. Nah, yeah, y'all good. Take time. Take time.
so if you could get either a sack, a fumble recovery, or an interception, what would you
Ooh.
rather have?
Definitely a pick. Definitely a pick. And today, yeah, absolutely. It's the 7-on-7 we play now. They only like to run the
Pick
ball.
six. Pick 6, right?
Oh yeah,
Pick
for sure.
six.
I ain't
To the
gonna lie to
crib.
you, though. I'm gonna tell you some really real, and this might be a crazy take, and I don't everybody might not agree with me. I'm not getting hit by a 300-pounder. It's just not happening. If it's he getting hit, it may be a sliver of chance I can score. I'm going out of bounds. Go get out of bounds. You feel me?
I'm gonna put that on my bingo card this year. Brahma bingo card.
Little
So
sliver.
you let's say you do get a pick six. What's the touchdown celebration?
Ooh, it's a
Man.
celly.
Ooh,
So
what dance?
So y'all remember that scooping score I had against Arlington a few years back?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've never really scored like that. I haven't really been on offense. You know what I'm saying? Like my celebrations aren't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I low key want to do the one where everybody gets to load up, lined up like bowling pins and knock everybody. Just something like that, like interactive type of thing.
And I don't think you got to celebrate very much because you all ended up running back to us once
Yeah.
it
Facts.
happened.
They're on me all the way to the other side of the field.
All the way to the other side of the field to celebrate with us.
Be wore out.
It
So
was
you
the
ain't got
best
no
though.
you ain't got no sack celebration?
Oh, bro, I honestly, it just kind of just goes. You feel me? Yeah, right. It
Jackie,
just kind
Jackie giving you
of
the she
however I'm
giving you
feeling.
it. Jackie
Hey,
telling
man,
you.
just whatever kind of like I kind of got my when I'm gambling, I got that.
Yeah,
That's like
period.
it's
All
like
that money.
Money on the
Money
flow.
in
Money on the
chat.
flow.
right. You feel me?
Basically, the Camp Rock dance.
Yeah, that's all. That was who did that? The Vikings, I think, did that.
Right.
No, you need to do the Goofy movie one.
Or that, or the white chicks ones that they did.
Yes, that
Yeah.
was hilarious.
That was.
Man,
That's what's
I saw that. I'm like, man, we're getting dangerously close to the intro scene of Basketball. I don't know if y'all seen that movie. You know?
Oh yeah, I've seen that long movie.
Where
That
they're
was crazy. That movie's insane. That's a classic right there.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites from the '90s. But yeah,
Facts.
where they're doing like the what is it, the Ireland line dancing or whatever.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
man,
yeah,
how
yeah.
about y'all do that? That'd be nice to watch.
Facts.
All of you guys.
Also, I'll give you another good movie before we break up. What is it? The one where it's got Keanu Reeves in it. It's the Replacements. Something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, and then
Oh yeah.
with the blind refs. You know what I'm saying? They shot a guy on the field.
You got to do the Wade dance. The Wade
Facts.
dance is big
There you
this
go.
year. Yeah,
There you go. That's your
Period.
stag dance right there.
there you
That's your stag dance.
go.
Hey, you gotta hit that too after the sack.
Facts. On me. The other way.
Well, Jordan, thank you so much for coming on.
Yes,
We are
sir.
so happy to chat it up with you, see what you're doing in the off season. We will let you get to your appointment. Just so you guys know, you can find him on Instagram. Hit him up if you're in Austin. You need some ink. He's very gentle on the skin, very light-handed. Great line work. Just saying. So please hit him up.
Yeah.
What's the best way to hit you up?
Instagram DMs.
Yep.
My phone
So I
stays on
see
D&D.
a lot of people are saying they want to get in line for a
Yeah.
tattoo. So
We
Absolutely.
started something.
For
We're gonna be
sure.
doing a lot of Brahma tattoos. That's all
Yep.
I'm saying.
For sure. Follow me on Facebook or Instagram at Get Hit 44 and Jordan
Yep.
Williams on Facebook.
There you
Yes,
go.
sir.
Well, thank you
Awesome, man.
again.
Absolutely.
I
appreciate
can't wait to
y'all
see
having me.
pictures. Can't wait
Yeah.
to see pictures for tonight's session. So
Thanks for coming on with us, man. We really
Yes.
appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. I appreciate
Have a
y'all,
good
man.
night.
Thank y'all so much for having me.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Hey,
sir.
Happy New Year's.
Happy
Same
New
to you.
Year's.
Hey, don't do nothing I wouldn't do.
Ah,
All
yay.
right, I'll see y'all later.
Bye. Awesome. Well, there. We finally got him on.
I know.
It only took a lot of ink and some blood and a little
That's
convincing.
crazy. Sacrifice. It's like, no, I'm playing.
What I do for this podcast, y'all. Let me tell you what.
Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, so we're probably going to take a small little break in January after the new year again. Another little baby break before we get back into the season and all the new stuff. Probably right after January, like when they're announcing, who's coming to camp and stuff.
Well, I know they got the schedule release come in the
Yeah, I
29th
heard
This weekend.
31st. So
This weekend,
yeah.
right? That's this weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
So look out for the schedule. We'll definitely, once the schedule's out, for sure, I'm expecting like our first half of the season to be away. So start saving
so?
your pennies.
Yep.
Yeah. Because the Alamo Dome will be booked for March and April, most of it. So,
Well, the season starts the end of March. So how's it looking for the April, the month of April?
I don't know.
We
When
haven't
does
got the schedule yet.
basketball? When does the basketball hit?
It's March Madness, but
yeah.
sometimes it leaks over to April. So
So
But-
I'm expecting April to. From what it looks like, our first game will probably be Fiesta time.
so like the
Just
second,
based
the
on-
third weekend in April.
Yeah, I'm assuming that our first few weeks are going to be away games. It's going to start. I know we're not going to have a home game to start off the season. So if you're wanting to join the Bulls on Tour this season, make sure you are liking and following Points Forward Podcast because I will, even though.
Hold on, I just see a comment that says Lauren Vander Esch. Are they related to Vander Esch from Cowboys? What was that? The Cowboy? You know who that? What's y'all Cowboy? What's the guy name that played on y'all?
I mean, that was oh shoot, what was Blake? No.
Is it late? Is it Lathan?
Well, there was a Van Der Esch that played for Arlington.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait.
Either
I think they got a brother or sister or something. I mean,
Yeah, he was related. I don't know.
related to the one in the NFL, right?
But it was a relative.
But either way, if you want to travel,
Yeah,
Because-
Leighton Vander Esch. He used to play for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
yeah. Yes, like and follow Horns Forward Podcast. The only Texas away game that we're going to have is the one Arlington game. Houston will be coming to us this season. So everything else is going to be away. So,
Leighton. Caleb plays for Arlington. See,
Okay.
Caleb
Caleb was
Vander Esch.
the
So he was right. Yeah. Okay, we got some. You got the Arlington fan. You know, it's like no, I'm playing.
they're
Those
both cousins.
I've never met.
Dang. I'll be like, remember me? Twice removed? We're cousins.
That's what's up, though.
But yeah, so like I was saying, y'all making me go off a track.
Sorry.
For away games, just so you know, I will not partake in any St. Louis games, so that one's on your own because I will not step foot in there
I
again.
don't think nobody going over there.
Oh, I mean, some of them probably will, regardless. But for anything else, I mean, I am planning for DC, for Michigan, for Alabama.
Definitely those because we didn't get to go. Well, Michigan and Birmingham.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't get to go to DC last year, so I'd like to go this year.
Schedule gets put out this weekend during the game, so they're going to do the first half on the 29th.
29th, yeah. So Sunday
Yeah.
for the NFL games, and then Tuesday the 31st during the college games, they'll put out the other half.
Yeah. So yes, just look out. When we start planning, then you can always hop on board. It's just from experience, doing championship and dealing with 11 people. Even that saved a whole lot of money for us. So I'm pretty good at getting us good seats and everything too. We've had some pretty good experiences.
Yeah.
So yes, if you plan on being part of the Bulls on Tour season 2 of UFL, definitely make sure you're liking and following. What else do you got, guys?
Merch.
Merch. Okay, yeah, I haven't dealt with the merch yet. Merch
We
is
have
coming.
merch. We have merch on the way. I think that's what she's trying to say.
Yeah, I've got a couple new shirts that I've been meaning to put out, which towards the end of that one video that they're not like us, that's one of them that I'm going to be making into a shirt. And then I do have the Bulls on Tour shirt that kind of looks like a band, like a tour t-shirt almost. So yeah, we will have some merch going up for sure. What else?
I don't have anything.
We ain't got no bills to pay.
No.
Well, technically, if we get the merch, then we could push the merch.
Yeah.
Support the pod, purchase the merch. So you supporting us.
You just
That's
put
all.
more work on my plate. That's all you're trying to do. Y'all get it next year.
I'm helping too. We all help.
But other than that, thank you guys for a great season, a great year. Thank you
Yes,
to
Happy New Year.
AFN. Are you guys taking a break too, Vidi, from Texas?
Yeah,
football?
TTF. Well, we took off these last 2 weeks. Last Tuesday. We're gonna take off this coming Tuesday, and then first of the year, the first Tuesday, we'll be back.
Okay, so yeah, make sure you're liking and following Texas Talking Football every Tuesday, 8:00. Well, they're late as hell too, so for being 2 people, they ain't never on at 8:00.
I mean,
so.
you can guess who the reason is that we're late 90% of the time.
Yeah, he was at the restaurant eating, so I can believe it.
But other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a safe and happy New Year. We
Be safe.
appreciate all of the support and for still rocking with us after 2 seasons. We're still learning as we go, as you can tell, but we appreciate it. But other than that, guys,
Yeah. Hope you
Points
guys have a
forward.
safe, happy New Year.
New Year.
Happy
Be
New
safe.
Year.
Forward.
Points forward.